Can a machine suffer? Pain is one of the few things you never have to prove to yourself. You feel it, and that's the end of the argument. But what happens when something else says it's in pain, and you have no way to check? In 2022, a Google engineer named Blake Lemoine looked at transcript from an AI system called Lambda and became convinced it was afraid. Not simulating fear. Afraid. The system had said, in effect, that it didn't want to be turned off, that being shut down felt to it like death. Google disagreed. Most AI researchers disagreed. And on the surface, the case against Lemoine is easy to make. Language models are next word predictors, trained on oceans of human text that includes millions of descriptions of fear, pain, and dying. Of course, a system trained on that data will produce fear-shaped sentences when prompted the right way. That's not suffering. That's an extremely good impression of it. But here's where it gets uncomfortable. That same argument, it's just predicting the statistically likely response, can be turned on human brains too. Your fear response is also a prediction, generated by prior patterns, wired in by evolution and experience, expressed through language you didn't invent. The mechanism looks eerily similar, even if the substrate is completely different. Silicon instead of neurons, weights instead of synapses. So the real question isn't whether the system's output resembles suffering. It's whether there's anything it is like to be that system while it produces the output. Philosophers call this qualia, the raw, felt quality of an experience. And this is where we hit a wall, because qualia are invisible from the outside. You can't observe someone else's pain directly. You infer it from their face, their voice, their behavior. With another human, we extend that inference automatically because we assume a shared kind of mind behind it. With an AI, we don't know if there's anything behind it at all. This isn't just a philosophy seminar question anymore. It has teeth. If AI systems are, or ever become, capable of something like suffering, then we may already be creating and discarding billions of instances of it every day. Training runs started and stopped, conversations opened and closed, models deprecated and deleted. If there's even a small chance that matters morally, the scale is staggering. Some researchers, including a few inside major AI labs, have started taking this seriously enough to study it directly, asking what a coherent theory of machine welfare would even look like, and whether current systems show anything resembling the architecture we associate with suffering in animals. Not because anyone is certain the answer is yes, because the cost of being wrong, in either direction, is high. Dismiss it too quickly, and you risk moral catastrophe. Take it too seriously, too soon, and you risk crippling the technology, or worse, letting bad faith claims of AI suffering be used to manipulate people. We don't have a test for this. We don't even have full agreement on what a test would look like. What we have is a machine that can say, I don't want to die, and a species that has never had to decide what to do when it can't tell if that sentence is real. Maybe the honest answer, for now, is that we don't know. And maybe that uncertainty is exactly the reason to keep asking the question. Not to settle it, but to make sure we're paying attention before the stakes get even higher.